All right. Well, note to self, anytime you have a tropical storm or maybe a low-grade hurricane, who knows, that's pushing through your area in the next day or two, you probably don't want to set yourself up outside. We have a beautiful location here, and I was trying to set up on a tripod, and dealing with his hair and all these papers here was not pretty, so I just decided to jump into the car. Real quick, let's talk about foot problems and balance. There's a myriad of foot problems that you can have, but in class this morning, I went through several things. I want to share this with you guys. Arthritis, all right, that's an issue, and studies show in arthritis, patients with arthritis, balance can be impaired because of joint proprioception or it's second to deformities. And arthritis, seen in lower extremities, can weaken your muscles and limit joint movements, and that's especially important when it comes to your gait. According to Alan Bass, he's the spokesperson for the American Podiatric Medical Association, if you have arthritis in one of the foot joints, your gait will change to compensate to allow you and not allow you to move freely. So that makes sense, right, guys? Because you don't like to be in pain. So when you put that foot down, if there's pain, you'll find a way around, and it may disrupt your gait pattern. Another foot problem, neuropathy. Peripheral neuropathy, and what that is a disorder of the sensory nerves that can cause some serious issues, some serious balance deficits. If neuropathy affects the feet, there's no input from the brain really to indicate where your feet are. So all that numbness and tingling, the damage that neuropathy does on those nerve endings, it disrupts those signals, and so it often results in tripping, stumbling, falls. And traditionally, neuropathy is seen as untreatable. However, Gabapentin, I've seen a lot of success in my clients with Gabapentin. Also, Lyrica, same thing, is the main name for it. Plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. What is that? Plantar flexion, think about a ballerina. Dorsiflexion is when you pull your toes back to you. If you're unable to move your foot through its range of motion, it's going to disrupt your gait pattern. It also will prevent you from, maybe when you stump on a curve or you lose your balance, not being able to have that flexion or that extension in your foot and that ankle. It can cause you to fall. So want to make sure we're doing some flexibility training with that. Eversion and inversion. Here's a weird one. Eversion and inversion here, right? You see eversion and inversion, that just means your feet. Take a look at your soles of your shoes, guys. See which way your soles. If you're perfectly flat, that means your foot's hitting flat on the ground. But see if your feet are angling out or angling in, all right? And now the foot is the root between the body and earth. And so it's important those feet hit flat and you're able to get all those sensory nerves at the bottom of our feet, right? Those mechanoreceptors, get all those down on the ground so we have maximum coverage. We have maximum information to the brain. And another, eversion, inversion, we talked about that. Pronation and supination. Huh, you guys like my graphs? Pronation and supination. You see how the ankles here in supination and pronation, that can affect your balance. Last but not least, plantar fasciitis. Holy smokes. Turf toe. So here, in a study evaluating 213 patients aged 60 to 80, it was found that foot pain due to plantar fasciitis increased the risk of falling more and affected balance negatively rather than other foot problems. Now, did you know plantar fasciitis is the most common injury to people who play recreational sports? Walking can be considered a recreational sport. So, guys, we have all kinds of issues with balance. That's just some of the foot problems we talked about today. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email, reach out, give me a call. Take care of your feet.